And thank you, everybody. My name is Xiaoqi. Good morning. And I'm Microsoft Principal AI Technology Specialist. Together, me and Denshree, we will share with you our view and experience in how AI can serve health industry. Denshree is my coworker and a friend. She is Principal AI Specialist for Microsoft. She has been devoted her entire career in healthcare, enabling technology transformation in this industry. And Denshree has rich experience, helped many customers. So let's hear out Denshree's sharing. Hi, Denshri. What can AI do?
Awesome. Thank you so much for the great introductions, Archie. So let's go a little bit deeper on what all AI can do in healthcare industry, along with some of the customer use cases and scenarios to make it real. So you might have heard multiple different use cases, but the couple use cases that I want to highlight today is ranging from how AI can help you improve the productivity and job satisfaction for your clinicians, your representative members, and so on. Then I'll talk about the cost saving and efficiency that you get with using AI, and then how you can improve the outcome. So the very first example that I want to give you is about the NHS and how they have used this AI assistant, virtual assistant, to save a lot of time for each of their staff member and roughly like 24 hours weekly over 6 months. The way they are doing this is using this AI-based assistant to do the scheduling, rescheduling of the appointment. Most of the time, 40% of these conversations happen outside the office hours, and then patient need to wait to like confirm their appointments and so on. So this virtual AI assistant is reducing all that complexity and making sure that patient get the answer when they need it. The second example that I want to give you is about the MedLive for Cigna, and they have used this Azure Machine Learning services to predict the seasonal fluctuation of illness, to reduce patient wait time, and to serve them better. And they have seen over $1 million saved in each of these busy seasons. And the last example that I want to give you is about Mount Sinai and how they have used AI and machine learning to uh, do the risk prediction for the malnutrition, and then they have seen a lot of value with this AI as well. So this is just to give you like a couple examples, just to start with, that is coming from the healthcare industry. But then those are more broader example. I want to talk about the overall generative AI experiences, because nowadays everyone is talking about generative AI. So how you can actually start using some of these latest and greatest models from, let's say, OpenAI GPT 3.5 Turbo, GPT 4 Turbo, Facebook Llama model, and many other open source models. So a couple examples that I want to give you here is how it can help you improve your patient engagement. For an example, generative AI enables organization to create virtually visually appealing and impactful content quickly and more efficiently, so you don't need to spend so much time creating that content, all the way from automating some of those mundane tasks, repetitive tasks, with help of this generative AI. For an example, you want to create, let's say, a SOAP format of your clinical notes, or there are a lot of claims that are out there, and you need to find the reason why that is getting denied, or even like kind of respond to the appeals and grievance inquiries. So all these different tasks can be automated with help of this Gen AI technology. So there are many use cases in payer industry as well, all the way from the claims management. There are a lot of volume of data that you get in prior authorization, how we can actually summarize that information quickly and give the response quickly. All these different use cases can be enabled by this generative AI technology. And you all are aware about the chatbot and virtual assistant and how it is helping you. But at the same time, you can also have the multiple modality, like it can actually hear, speak back, as well as translate in multiple different languages. So you can enhance that user experience, not only just the region that you are in, but also like all other languages can be enabled with this generative AI. With that, I will give you a quick glimpse into what we are doing with Nuance. So let me just play a real quick audio video here.
DAX Express is an AI-powered voice-enabled solution that automates clinical documentation and delivers high-quality notes in mere seconds. This new addition to the Dragon platform relieves administrative
make sure you
burdens
can
to
actually hear
increase
the audio
clinician
as well.
satisfaction,
Can someone confirm?
improve patient experiences,
Sakshi?
boost operational efficiencies, and achieve financial outcomes. This industry first combines proven conversational and ambient AI with the most capable generative AI, amplified by the power of the Microsoft Cloud for healthcare and Azure. Using a single secure microphone app, DAX Express captures the complete patient story.
Good morning, Mr. Trott. How are you doing?
I'm doing fine for the most part, but there are a few things I want to cover today.
Sure, go right ahead.
Well, I'm having more fatigue, but I don't know.
And in seconds, converts the multi-party conversation into specialty-specific notes, immediately available for review and editing in the mobile app.
Select is a pretty happy guy overall. Reports being moderately happy.
Okay. So
DAX
you got the gist of how we are using all the technology that we have with Nuance, and they have the expertise in healthcare, embedding that with our previous AI technologies to give you like the better solution in healthcare industry. With that, I will hand it over to Zauchi.
Well, we are fascinated. Thanks, Danshri. Well, we're fascinated with the possibility and the capabilities that AI can do for the healthcare industry. Let's take a step back and take a look at how Microsoft enabled and empowered the AI transformation for these three areas: AI foundation, AI ecosystem, and implement AI responsibility. So from AI foundation, where AI today is built on decades of research and development experience. I had the honor to work with many talented researchers and scientists, developers in the past years. One of the impressive experience, I walked into one scientist office, and he has his patent stack up of the window and cover the whole window. Another great researcher, he is fluent with 7 different languages, and he's the one lead and drive the customized speech and the call center scenarios for transform our industry. So that's a solid foundation we built. And Microsoft also enabled the AI ecosystem. So each day we have so many new models come in. How do we keep up and continue benefit from those new models into our experience, right? So one of the well-known example is OpenAI and the Microsoft partnership. So today in Azure AI Studio, we can go in to experience and access to all this latest, greatest model, GPT-4, GPT-4 video, Turbo with Vision, Whisper, DALL-E, etc. Besides OpenAI, Microsoft partnership, Microsoft also provide a model as a service to enable great company to bring in their best and the latest amazing capability, new models. These are only examples. So if you log into Azure machine learning catalog, you see hundreds of new models. In this here, I also want to call that there's a BioGPT model we could bring in and train and add into our own model catalog to benefit our work. So the whole ecosystem looks like with Azure Cloud as a foundation built on top of their security infrastructure, data, and all it's such as and on top of their applications. For example, the one Danshri just mentioned, the Nuance engagement in allow Microsoft to go deeper to serving this industry. And there is one more, is Tara partnership. So enable the biotech and life science capabilities into your experience. Okay. Yeah. So today, when we develop AI, we can develop from top down, from bottom up in all capabilities. Let's say we have Azure machine learning as a platform on top of vision, speech, language, end-to-end experience. And then you can build bot services and integrate AI search. let me show you a real quick workspace demo so that we can understand, have a grasp understanding of what we're experiencing. So I am trying to build a patient education program. Can you see my screen now?
Yes.
Okay, so my dog is experiencing some mysterious hair loss in the past couple of years. So instead of reading through pages, like almost 40 pages of his whole medical record, I use Azure OpenAI Chat Playground and ground with my dog's lab history data in here. So with this, it's all developed in a safe environment. All my data is belong to me, and this whole deployment is belong to me or my company if I want to make it a product. So when I ask questions about, please list the abnormalities that Dongdong's medical history, and here not only the history are listed, but also has a reference we can go back to in. So this uses Azure OpenAI and Azure Search experience. In the meantime, I also take some pictures for Dongdong. And because he has an arthritic symptom, we want to see how bad it is. So when we GPT-4 Vision has a capability, amazing capability to recognize the pictures. So in this case, because of this X-ray is a little bit lower resolution, plus lots of wordings on it. So I not only use GPT-4V, but also enabled the Vision which developed by Microsoft AI product team using the Florence model. I want to use an analogy. It's like I have a set of AI eyes, and then on top of it, I'm wearing a pair of prescription glasses. With this, I can not only upload images, but also upload videos. So in this case, I'll upload my dog's X-ray and ask, what do you see? What do you see in this X-ray? So while the GPT-4V is answering that, above I already have the answer just to save your time. So this is a glimpse of experience of end-to-end, how we can develop in a safe environment. I'll stop sharing and bring back to our PPT. Oh, stop sharing, yeah. So while we're developing this, Microsoft as a mature company provide responsible AI guidance. So with those guidance put us in the governance of longevity and scalability to enable our company or enable your business success for long-term longevity, right? So Danshri gonna show us more rich experience from her side of the.
Awesome. Thank you, Joshi. I just want to reiterate on how we are so much focused on Microsoft runs on trust. All your data is your data. Microsoft doesn't use this data for training any model purpose, neither it send that data to OpenAI. So it is fully secure, protected by all the industry standards that we have and the compliances, for example, HIPAA, HITRUST, and so on. And on top of that, you also have all other security around it. For an example, like giving the role-based access control, encryption, in transit, at rest. Along with that, you can also keep all your traffic within the virtual network boundaries, give the private endpoints, and so on. So you can be assured that your data is protected at any point in time. With that, I would like to give you, I would like to show you some of the demos. So let me switch my screen.
And feel free to share your screen.
Yeah. I need to make sure the audio is included. So I'm gonna let me know, Zauchi. So here, what I'm showing you is how you can.
I don't see the sharing the screen.
Oh,
Maybe
you do not?
me.
Okay. Let me reshare my screen.
That's always the interesting thing. Everyone's got Teams, Zoom, all these different platforms, Google Meet, Amazon Chime. There we go.
All right. Awesome. Thank you. So the demo that I'm going to show you is how you can actually not only just interact with all these generative AI models or Azure OpenAI models, but also you can you can actually talk to it and it can give you the response back. And on top of that, we can also create the avatar. So here I'm using one of the predefined avatar, but you can actually create your own avatar and style and the way you speak to give that brand identity. So let me just simply ask a very generic question. What generative AI can do for healthcare industry?
Generative AI can help in medical research, disease diagnosis, drug discovery, and personalized patient care in the healthcare industry.
Okay, so that is just to give you like the glimpse and the power of not just the generative AI, but how the overall AI tech stack that Zauchi mentioned, all the way from how we have the speech services, document intelligence services for your claim process automation, to the services like Avatar to give you that brand identity. So now I'll do another demo where consider that Contraso Healthcare is the company, and let's for some point in time, let's say I'm the CTO. I can actually have a look at the overall statistic of my company, all the way from healthcare financial analytics, what's my revenue year to date, to my real-time operational analytics, what is my current bed occupancy and ventilator utilization, and so on, the real-time quality of the care. So what is the staff to patient ratio, and like other details, as well as you can also have a look at your predictive and prescriptive analytics. So let's say I want to go a little bit deeper into one specific hospital location, and I want to see what is happening there. So I can actually have an overview about like any specific hospital. I can have a look at like all those different detail area that I showed, but then I want to, let's say, go in specific location, Miami. I can go there and then get further more detail about that specific location. Then I also, when I was actually reviewing that, I saw, oh, like there are, I'm running low on the bed occupancy. Let me find out what is the reason for that. So I can see, oh, my ventilator monitor is out of stock. My oxygen monitor is running low. What can be the cause for this? So here is the use of, again, the generative AI, where I can actually just hover over the anomalies, and it can not only just look at the data that is available on the Power BI and Fabric, it can have a look at your overall data and try to find the correlation and help you understand those correlation in much more natural language fashion. For example, the possible explanation, it is giving me like a couple possible explanation. One was quite interesting to see the how the air quality index was really bad few days back, and then that was actually correlating with my bed occupancy rate. So like you can actually get that information in much more language, much more consumable format than like you trying to search it everywhere. So that's another power of using not only just the data analytics AI, but at the same time generative AI baked in together to give you the solution here. I want to show you just a couple more demos. Let me go to the multi-EMR source. So here you can have all your EMR data ingested, and you can search for any specific thing. It will give you the information. If you want to go further detail about, let's say, one specific patient, so you can also have a look at all the different information about that patient. Let's say how the blood pressure was, like throughout the history, oxygen monitor, CT scan, lab results, everything under the same pane of glass. So a couple other examples that I want to show you how Azure AI, specifically the document process automation, document intelligence, is helping you to not only just do the OCR, but intelligent character recognition, and help you find the named entity on the different forms that you have. Generally, healthcare industry, there are almost 60-70% of the data that you send between, let's say, payer, provider, organization, and so on. That is in terms of facts or like kind of image of the paper that you would generally send to other organization, it's a lot of unstructured, non-digital type of data. So here you can actually use this document intelligence to extract the meaningful information. And here I'm also showing the Copilot experience, how you can also use this Copilot experience to ask questions on top of this data, and it can give you that information in much more conversational way. Let me show you another example of the different language itself. So I'm going to process this particular form, which is not in English, and then I can also ask questions on other language, and it still has that ability to go like kind of give you that multilingual support if your organization need that. Okay, so just a couple other scenarios. I'm going to go more into the pair space now. Let's consider you have a call center where you are you can actually have a look at the similar type of scenario for the pair organization, like the financial analytics, operational analytics, clinical analytics, and so on. So here you can see, oh, the wait time is super high. The net promoter score is going down. What can we do there? So I'm going to go into my call center operation here and show you how generative AI can help you. So here you can have a look at all the statistics overall, and then there are different scripts that are available. You can actually ask generative AI. So this was my script. It was giving me, let's say, 72% satisfaction rate. I can ask OpenAI to give me the better script that will result into the better satisfaction rate. And then here you can see, it has suggested me the better script. And then once you deploy that, you will have not just not only just save the time, but at the same time, you have the better customer satisfaction rate here. So with that, just a couple more minutes left. I will show you another example of the call center. So let me play this video.
Thank you for calling assistance. This is Mina Jones. How may I assist you?
Hi, I need road assistance for my truck. I'm having clutch problems while changing gears.
Here, note that how OpenAI is.
Are you in a
suggesting on
safe
the
place?
bottom,
Do you need any medical assistance?
No, I'm
how the
fine.
conversation
I
should
pulled over to the
progress.
shoulder of
And
the
at the same
road and
time,
turned on my
uh,
hazard lights, so I should be good.
sentiment analysis is happening on the bottom.
Good. Please stay inside your truck and keep your seatbelt on until your truck to the shop.
So the conversation
Welcome,
here, you
Brent,
can see
and
like,
hope
the
things get
overall
resolved
conversation
shortly.
happen.
Bye now.
You can also then use Azure OpenAI to summarize the conversation. So summarization is like one of the very powerful use case, not only just in the call center scenario, but also in if you have any other medical documentation and so on, you want to quickly get the summary. This can be that tool that can help you drive that. And then here, you got that summary, you can send it to your backend, or you can ask different question to extract certain information from this conversation. So here, say, okay, I don't want to edit. I just want to generate the summary based on these questions, and then it will then extract that specific information from the conversation that we just saw, not just the the generic summary, but pointed summary from this particular discussion. And I see we are at the time. So if you have any questions, feel free to ask that on chat. We'll stay here for some more time. And back to you, Zakshi and Rob.
Excellent. Well, thank you very much. I want